Good evening! Tonight, we're going back into the Voidcast Dais Extreme to see if we can go beyond the double meteors. And this time we have both Tessa Greensville, who is also in the chat as you can see, and Sip. And we also have Natsu, who has been practicing a little bit on her own. So we are actually all caught up to having seen past double meteors. And just one moment, let me just find it. If you would like to see Tessa or Greensville's perspective, there is a separate link to their stream, which I have pinned in the comments or in the live chat. If you want to see that, it is the Dragoon in our group, and you will be able to see up in the top left who's talking. Based on Discord, you can see C ... is me, G ... It is a little bit hard to see, but it'll be easier when the main scenario quest thing is invisible while we're in the raid. G ... is Tessa. Lyra Uchiha Natsuko is Natsu, and Mackerel is Sip, as you may have seen from the live chats previously. And yeah, if you are geared at I would say absolute minimum is 630, but it would be nice if you have 640 gear. You're very welcome to join us. It's more fun if we have people from the stream. That also means that we have people that are less likely to leave if something goes wrong. So you're very welcome if you have a character in EU and you want to come along. You just have to let me know. I can see Matthew's here, but I don't know that if that means Matthew wants to join us. And if you want to hang out where we are in game, this is where our house is. Lot 47, 3rd Ward, on Louis War. Right. See. Hey Emia, hey Ryan, hey Lemon, hey Gilano, hey Leaf, hey Kyan, hey Oti. Hope you're all doing very well. And I'll just give it a moment in case there's anyone that actually wants to come, because as soon as we start having people, it's going to be awkward to invite people. Because I don't want to kick a random to make space for someone. If they did nothing wrong, then it's mean to kick them because, oh, we found someone we'd rather have. So that's why it's kind of important for me that we can get anyone that wants in before we get started with the random party finder stuff. Right, let me just get back into the Discord chat. It seems like Zip and Natsu might be talking about dragons. Hello.
Ah, the whale's dragon.
Hello.
Okay.
Are you talking about whales dragons?
Yes,
We're talking about dragons in general, the difference between them, English to whales and Chinese and small dragon.
Oh, you're talking about small dragons. I have one right here. You have one. You have one right there.
That's
Oh my God.
quarter. That's a quarter dragon.
It's a what?
One as well.
That's
Why?
a quarter of a dragon.
A quarter of a dragon. Also, there is space. We're practicing. We have a melee DPS and a range DPS in the group, so you can absolutely join if you would like.
Alright.
It is fine to join.
Yeah.
We have spots.
Let me just find you. After getting so many friends, my friend list has started to take an eternity to load. So.
I was actually
Imagine being
wondering, I saw your
popular.
friends list, so I was like, damn, that's a lot. I'm actually wondering, how many do I have? This is a lot that I have, I think.
I have a lot. Only 34. That's a lot.
I have 166. I'm pretty sure that
I have 56. But
56.
technically, some of them don't even play anymore, so I could get rid of them.
That's like a quarter of mine because I just didn't see never look up.
That ventilator is really loud, by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it off now. I said, because I made the comment, because it shut off and it was off for a while, and I was like, well, if it was gonna, not.
But yeah,
Because it wasn't running that much. It's like, if it comes on every so often, I'd be like, okay, that's fine, but no,
Hi.
it's getting
basically,
triggered by the window.
basically everyone with the rhombus icon here, the one that looks mildly like a crystal, is someone that has been added in relation to the YouTube channel, and you can see that recently I have added, like, friends I've added has been like there's this cutoff point. Like, I can see this person was someone that I added in relation to doing Savage P5S, and then everyone else beyond, like most of the people after that are just all you guys.
Bum bum bum.
Who is Eilise Anderman?
Well, if I turn my AC off, I don't have to put the sound
I know this name, but I
production
have this written down.
up so high. I could probably just lower it.
You should get yourself some ice in a bottle. Ice in a glass, I mean.
It's Jacob.
Some nice
Okay.
water.
Oh, you are very
Well, no.
welcome to
It's
join.
more
My PC. It's gonna.
turn into a small space furnace real quick.
It appears that what we have space for. So I know ulti is going to be melee DPS.
Oh, hey, look, my material sold.
When ulti is locked in.
Ooh, she made money from it.
Yeah, 700.
And this is where we are once again. If you want to show up where we are. Right now we have ulti coming in as a melee DPS, and we have 2 healers, and we have 1 tank.
So we need another tank and another ranged.
Preferably a mage, but if you're not, like, if you'd rather be ranged physical, then we're going to miss out on some party bonus. But genuinely, we're still practicing, so we haven't seen enrage, so that 1% is probably not going to be the deal breaker.
That's not believing enough.
It's not believing enough. Who entered combat? How did you manage that?
Yeah,
Did you find a striking dummy?
The striking dummy that's not
There's
on our
one right
property.
there's one right next to the house. That's what I usually go to if I'm practicing.
Hmm.
In the one that has the
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh,
Level
our
1
neighbor's
striking
house
dummy.
that we always
Kugane style, yeah.
steal.
Hmm.
Are you spying at the neighbors again?
Yeah,
No,
I always
no,
go there to
we
practice.
yeah, we go as practice and just beat it up. It's literally right here.
Kasadi
We
says
just hop the fence.
thankfully the DPS check in the fight is pretty much a joke. Fair enough. Well, the thing is with DPS checks, or the enrage, is that you might see it as, if it doesn't force you to play perfectly, it's a meaningless DPS check. But that's not quite the case. An enrage, in my opinion, is sufficient if it means that 1, you need 4 DPS players to do it. And 2,
All the deeps.
you can't mess up everything in the fight. Like, you actually have to play somewhat decently. If it accomplishes those 2 things, then what the enrage is more like okay, you need to do better next time. And then doing more damage simply means you can get rid of mechanics. You can just reduce the amount of mechanics you need to actually know or memorize, which is very nice. By the way, Kasadi, if you want to join, we have exactly 1 spot left. Don't know, I can't remember if you can only play melee DPS or if you have a specific preference, but we have 1 spot. Hey Tracy.
We have a spot.
Please stop flexing on me, teaser.
Matthew says P12S phase 1 was the first enrage I saw this patch. Well, there you go.
Ah, hey, it's the ta-da.
Yeah, if we can't find someone to join us,
Is it
through
flexing the
chat-
money emote?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
It's not expensive. Actually, the
I don't
confetti
have it.
one is more expensive. The gratuity comes from Stormblood Beast
Yeah, I
Tribes.
know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
haven't
totally
finished
tedious.
them. I haven't finished them.
Yeah, we will have to find.
One tank?
Like, no, we have. Jacob is tanking for us. Let me see. Did I not write you down?
Kai,
last
you're
time,
forgetting
Jacob?
we already have a floor tank.
Did I not write you down? Apparently I didn't. That's why I was so confused. See,
Jet engineering.
I'm sorry about that.
Oh yeah, it is. I can hear it. Just like brrr. Literally sounds like a jet engine right now.
Rax says, I like that extremes don't lower damage if hit by accident like Savage, as then it's more about avoiding death and avoiding all mistakes. That's true. The funny thing is that I believe the reasoning for why they changed it so that they give you damage down in Savage raids, instead of vulnerability, is because the result of giving vulnerability stacks is that parties trying to optimize would just go, do we need to deal with this mechanic or can the healers deal with it? Like every single mechanic in a Savage raid encounter got boiled down to, can we lob it on the healers? Which is not very interesting for the tanks and the DPS, because that just means, oh, one more thing I don't have to do. Boring. And for the healers, it meant that they were just overloaded with stuff that they had to deal with. So instead,
what are you talking about? It's the healer's fault that you're dying.
if they instead make it so you get damage down stacks, or at least a damage down debuff, then suddenly everyone's incentivized to dodge. Like, it's a much more effective way to do that.
But ley lines.
Yeah, exactly. Jacob says, World of Warcraft healers literally have to spam heals all fight. And that is true. And then, sometimes you can ignore mechanics because your healers are overpowering it. Lemon says, just pretend I'm playing a summoner with you all. Oh, yes, of course. Maybe we can find a summoner.
Oh yeah, we are only missing one.
I mean, technically we do have our co-healer as the summoner.
I mean,
Technically.
we have a carbuncle.
Yeah, we have a carbuncle.
Does that count?
The pixie's way better.
Well, if we don't
I mean, he's a
have...
representation.
If we don't have a player 8 that wants to join, then we can get someone through Party Finder. Just cover half of your screen with a cutout of Titan's butt. Then you are always with a summoner. I do recommend using the pet size commands. It helps a lot. We can find a mage then. See, practice past the first double meteors. I wouldn't rely on Party Finder. Just checking if we're all on the same page in terms of practice. I know that us on Discord here, we all have some practice past the first double meteors. But if there's anyone that does not have that practice, as far as I know, Ulti is also finished, and I'm guessing that Matthew is also finished. Yeah, so you guys have finished.
Yeah.
Oh, and Orion is here. You might need a little bit more gear if you want to come along, but I can't remember if you have reached that. I can't remember. Did you finish the BSQ, Orion?
Ooh.
Check your booked new crackers. Just drop a by to say hi. That's all right. What on earth is happening?
All the party poppers.
Invisible party poppers, even.
I see them.
Coco, I'm not asking you because I know you haven't unlocked it. Right, well, we will have to find a mage through Party Finder then.
Lalafell uses a party popper and they fall on the ground. Everyone else uses party popper and they get knocked back. How strong of a blast is the party popper?
Oh, Lalafell?
Very strong.
Let's see if I have first double meteors. What was it? What did I say last time? Does anyone remember what I wrote in the Party Finder last time?
No,
wait.
Hey, Cheryl. Hey,
Coco?
Cheryl. do you want to join? I know you are a mage. We have exactly a space for a mage. Hope you're doing well, by the way. It's been a while. You can wait 5 minutes. Can we wait 5 minutes? Everyone good for
Yeah,
waiting
that's
5
fine.
minutes? We can have a nice chat for 5 minutes.
You mean I have to talk to strangers?
Not with us?
Yeah, it's like the most disgusting thing you could have threatened us with.
I have to talk to
Double wing.
strangers. really, really funny. And we'll wait a few minutes for Sharo. I think it is worth it. Then we have like a full party of people that are relatively comfortable with just playing for the fun of it. Like that is the plan here. Like if we beat it, great, but we're having fun, hopefully. Because we're not memeing it up in the fights, but.
Are you
What, so I
talking
can't
about
use rescue and someone and jump off the
hardcore
side?
in-game raiders?
No, you can't, Sip. No, you can't.
Aww.
You're not allowed to use rescue to kill people.
What? That's my
What?
job. Wait, I'm not. Wait, dang it. No,
Arrow says you don't have a call with
I want to be
everyone.
like Mage.
It's the free company people that are in the chat. We have it's going to be half the group in the Discord call and half the group not in. The part of the reason why we have it like this is because that means that you who are partly in the stream to be entertained specifically, you are not put on the spot to be entertaining because you're not on the Discord call. That does, however, mean that if I do any call-outs, it's going to have a significant delay. Which makes my call-outs completely pointless for most of you.
Yeah, Kai has to use a delay so he doesn't get stream sniped on
I
PvP.
actually have it set to the shortest delay possible.
That might just be a limitation with YouTube then, because I know Twitch has a pretty decent delay.
No, YouTube sometimes the delay is like 2 seconds.
Yeah, sometimes it does.
Well,
I don't remember what I set my
ones,
delay
like,
for.
1 second delays on Twitch, so I guess it depends.
Well, it depends. Exactly, it depends. Because based on however YouTube is doing and however the person watching is doing and how the person streaming is doing, it can swing quite heavily. I've had streams where I've set it to ultra low delay, and then it's like 10 seconds.
I've had that. I've noticed that sometimes in some of the streams where I put it like ultra low, and it's still like 10, 15, almost sometimes 20 seconds behind.
Well, I'm not saying you can't be entertaining, Sharo. It is entirely just... it's like... we talk about these things before the stream. You know how I tell Sip to be nice when he's swearing too much and things like that. Suddenly you have to be stream friendly, and you don't have to be that in the stream chat. That is completely off that rail. But that's why I haven't figured out a good way to do it.
You're drowning yourself.
'Cause I haven't had the time to do that.
I'm the American here. Why are you waterboarding yourself?
Don't be stream friendly in stream chat. More like you don't have to be
there you go.
extra ad friendly and all that in the stream chat. Basically. Yeah. That's pretty much it. And the reason why we're of course in and Gelano's also here. Nice.
Haha.
Yeah, it is nothing against anyone. I just haven't figured out a nice way to do it. With a lot of peeps. We planned this days in advance, so like we have everyone ready to go, and then when we have people coming in suddenly, I suddenly don't know how to do things.
But,
yeah.
But words.
But word, yeah, exactly. No, not but words, but words.
Yes.
As bird. Bird is the word. You bird.
Bird is
the word.
always the word, and if you hear a helicopter playing bird is the word, you duck and cover.
But words was what Greens went with last time we went.
Oh my.
Hey, I got more sleep today, and by more sleep, I got an hour extra.
Exactly, Ryan.
Yeah, babe.
But words, Kai blush.
We get the
Lewd
emote of
Kai.
the blush and the yabai
Gotta get the lewd emote.
and the bonk.
The bonk.
The bonk stick.
You need both.
I need all of it. Everything.
There we go.
Sunny.
Let's see. Just I can see that Shadow is zoning in, I'm guessing.
Kai, please buy a pink glass.
Pink what?
What?
You're not on brand with your mug.
Hey, hi.
I don't have Kai's stream open.
And a green cup. I used to use just a small glass cup, but
Oh, there it is.
it meant I had to pour more water like 3 times more often. So I found the biggest cup I had, and happened to be green.
You know what my biggest cup is?
Hi.
My biggest glass or big mug is a Sports Direct mug.
Well, look at you.
I'll send a picture of it.
All the mugs.
Nah, they're the best mugs. They're
mugs.
massive.
I'm trying to remember the size of my coffee mug for today.
Sip, are you
Because
ready?
I got like 3 different coffee mugs that I rotate. One is 28 ounces, one is 22 ounces, and one's 24 ounces. I don't remember which
Well-
one I used today.
I can tell you what I'm drinking from currently. I'm drinking from a pint glass.
Coco says Sip is the biggest mug here.
Yeah, it's true. We did do positions, by the way.
We do it when we're in.
Yeah, we're doing weird.
I remember to say
You gotta put
mark-
the macro first before you can state what position you're in.
Hey, I already stayed.
Phew.
Yeah, babe.
Yoink.
I don't care,
thank
old tier.
you.
You can be M1 or M2. I just have to know which number I'm following.
Right. And it says no preference, and I will say main tank.
Yeah, don't get a bonk.
I guess I go.
Just,
Yep, R1.
Grab this so that I have it on my other monitor.
I'm just gonna mark the healers as a 1 and 2 because I get confused otherwise. If I can find
Yeah.
my button.
Yeah,
I have
that
no
is important.
preference.
We did that last time too. If you have no preference, then Ulti, do you have a
That's why I'm
preference?
letting.
Ulti just said, do you have a preference? Then
Yeah.
which one did you do last stream?
I did 2 and then I did 1. So it really doesn't matter. All I gotta follow is which number I'm following.
See, the Matthew has correctly positioned the Carbuncle in the negotiation position. As we're discussing
I think we're
the
failing
strategy,
negotiation.
the Carbuncle is figuring out how to make Goldbear skip some of the hard mechanics.
Oop, I'm in free company. I guess I'll follow Zip like I did last time, so I'll just say M1.
We have 2 negotiators now.
You sure you don't want to be a main tank teaser?
I said M1, not an MT.
Okay, so that is a Phoenix and
Right. Did everyone, let's see, Sip says healer 1. So that does mean that Matthew is healer 2. And Jacob is off tank. And Natsu's ranged 1, Shadow is ranged 2. And this is melee 1. And Ulti is melee 2. I'm guessing that is fine for everyone.
you wanna
Consider
call it main tank?
eating your food. What?
Oh.
Yum baked eggplant.
Alright, where's M1 again? M1 in the giant circle is 3. Alright. What is that?
Good.
I have the easiest spots to remember. Either left or right.
No one says anything, then I will say I will just use the 20 seconds that we used last time.
Yeah, I love 20 seconds. Gives me time to think about the...
The thing is, if we're standing here all ready to go, then 20 seconds might feel a little
Over.
bit much. But
Nah,
if we're
yeah,
like, you know, chain pulling, then it's kind of nice.
Oh.
To have like those extra seconds to think before we just go for it, right?
I think he's gone center. Remember, wait till it's
The
cast.
lightning surge. Blade, blade. It's blade time. Blade, and blade.
I love me some blade.
He's a pretty good vampire.
See?
You've seen those movies, yeah?
What now?
Blade.
No. No, I have not.
Literally. It's I forget the actor's name.
Only
Wesley
Blade I
Snipes.
remember is Blade
Yeah,
Runner.
Wesley Snipes.
Gale's coming.
South.
South.
Where?
Southwest. 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 Southwest.
Look at that, middle's fine.
Ah,
Oh boy.
Yeah, just vibing.
it's fine.
Lots of
One
damage.
hit.
Blade. 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 More blade.
You know what'd be funny is if we clear
Blade.
this.
Ooh. If you what?
If we clear this first
I
run.
just all we needed was like a week and a bit to think it over.
Well, I think the main issue is going to be Gale Sphere 2 anyway.
Such is your power. If I remember correctly, there's something with the first one being Black Fang every time.
Yeah,
Just Black Fang.
so we raid wide.
Just the raid wide, yeah. Oof. Damage.
That was very painful.
Damage. Damage. Big damage.
It ends for...
In and spread.
That's
Oh,
Donut. Donut.
Oh, it's donut.
Oof.
And then the tank buster right off.
Yeah. Blade.
Well,
Blade.
this is fine.
We are the blades of ire.
Oops.
Oh. No. Carol. No.
Oh, we don't. Someone died.
Oh boy. Well, still try. Still try.
Ah,
Oop.
fell off.
Ow.
Didn't mark it well.
Oh well.
Wait, the tank and the Summoner survived.
The incredible timing from Kosari over here. The incredible timing from Kosari going, my life for ire!
Yeah.
As we die. I think everything worked. Like, we just have to get it, like, I think there's some rust. Right? I don't think we need to change anything. It's just a little bit of rust. The thing that went wrong was that someone was dead when double meteors came up. And that was the problem we had last time as well, that we needed to get everything leading up to the double meteors right. and then it worked, and that's fine. We go again, we try again. If like, just to be clear, if anyone wants to add anything, if they're confused by something, you just write it in the party chat or even like in the stream chat, and I will make sure to like address it before we pull again.
Go next.
Let me see.
Question
Jacob says it's possible to do a tank invuln. Tank invuln save as 7. I'm always overwhelmed there. Jacob, I think it's fine. I would rather have that we get the mechanic right, so that we like have learned it instead of relying on a crutch. Especially if you say that it's kind of difficult to do it, then I think it's fine. You don't have to try and do that. We will try to just get good. It's just some of us need more practice, as you know. Some of us haven't cleared it. Some of us haven't gotten many clears on it, and things like that.
Audio.
I can adjust if I don't have Meteor for some reason. Yep. That like I'm not saying you're not allowed to do things. I'm just saying that we will try to do the strategy as we have as we've practiced, and we will try to get good. But if you have the ability to do something in the moment, don't feel like, oh, Kai said no. Just do what you want to do. If you can be the hero, right?
Do it.
It is always cool to be the hero, especially on video, right?
You're like Kai soloing that boss.
Your audio?
Which one?
The
and we did Eureka Authors. What's up, Natsu?
Altier type needs to lower the game
audio.
That I'm assuming Altier
That's
did
him.
it. But Altier said they were ready. Are you ready, Natsu?
Okay. Oh, sorry.
The key thing with a ready check is if you're not ready, you don't click yes. So that's why I'm asking you, Natsu. Are you okay? Are you good? Are you ready?
Yeah.
You're ready.
Good.
Okay.
I'm ready. I'm ready to die. Let's go.
That's why I often get on. I too often get on Zip's case for him just clicking yes.
I always click yes.
Exactly. You always click yes, especially when you're not ready.
But it's a big red button.
Exactly.
Actually, my
It's
button's
just
blue.
so. Oh, whoops. You're just so
My
excited.
button is blue because I have the blue HUD on.
Oh boy.
I
Hey,
like to use the only good HUD.
apparently clicked. I was too excited, so clicked inner release too early.
Yeah, big.
That's fine.
Oh, yeah, it is. I just had to freestyle the opener to match.
Oh, now we move.
Blade! Blade! My wife for hire! Right. Blade!
Out there.
Very nice.
You're welcome. That's $9.95.
No, I know. 350.
Alright, after this I'll give you back the 69 guild that you sent me.
Oh my.
South.
South? West? Southwest? 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 Southwest.
Aww. That's disappointing.
That was kind of easy.
Yeah, very nice. I like
I
it.
side in the middle though.
Blade! Blades of ire! More blades! Double blades!
I know, and get the other one free.
Yeah, exactly.
He always says buy one get one, but I want half price.
He doesn't even he doesn't even want you to pay anything for it. Like it's completely on the house.
Off with your head.
Such is your power.
Never eat seaweed. Indeed.
What, were you talking about weed? Nah, drunk about it, okay.
It's a reminder for remembering the directions.
Weast.
Weast.
You shall know true terror.
You shall know true terror. No, that's a game that was shut down. We will never know it again. Maybe fake terror.
Man, all he does is just show purple. I mean, how is purple terrifying?
In and spread.
In and spread.
I mean, purple is a genuinely cool color. I wear purple.
First tank busters. Oof. That works.
Yeah.
Blade.
Blade.
Yummy.
Blades of ire. Oh boy. Everyone's alive.
Ah. Woo! You live.
That knockback moved a lot.
I couldn't see where the knockback was. I didn't think it too hard.
I just saw it move back and forth and back and forth. I'm sorry, I fell off. Did we all die? So just to reiterate, I'm sure Matthew knows. Like, if you have the knockback, you want to stand in the sea, and you don't just want to be in the big blue sea. You want actually to stand like as close to smack dab in the middle as absolutely possible. Like, it has to be as close to the center as possible. Like, you're not no one's perfect, but as close to it as possible. A tip that the Hector guide says is try and don't stack, don't clump up too early when the double meteors is coming. Remember, you actually get a lot of time to move into position. So don't come in too early. Move away so you can see what do you actually have. What mechanic do you have, and then you can actually move into position if you're finding it difficult. It is the most difficult if you're standing on top of someone else. If both healers are standing on top of each other, then you can't see which one of you have the knockback, right? So just wait with stacking in, clumping up, and see what's your mechanic, and then go in and act accordingly. I think that might help making it a little bit more consistent. That's my suggestion. If you don't need it, don't take my advice.
I mean, the sad part is I know how that mechanic works. I just couldn't see my character.
I know. So my tip is, this is how you can see your character better.
Just start jumping.
Well, that might also work as long as you move away.
I mean, realistically, I am actually blending in with the floor a bit, and that hurts, man. It makes it really hard.
You're melting. You're blending into the. Oh yeah, maybe you shouldn't be wearing that much purple.
I could always change to the white clan if we don't get far enough in this run.
Yeah, as Jacob said, what was going wrong was, of course, there was something with the knockback there.
Yeah.
But we'll get it. Let lightning surge. Is that a new surge engine? Blade. Blade. Another blade. There's two of them. There's never one. There's always two blades. It's like that Pokemon, Doublade.
I don't play Pokemon. I only know of the Magic the Gathering cards.
Got you.
It's like equipping two swords to a single unit. South?
Ah, it's a south.
West?
West.
Southwest? Southwest.
Ah, so like Kirito from Sword Art Online with these dual swords.
Exactly.
Where my rhyme-kissed blades.
Oh boy.
Hello.
Uh-oh.
Yay.
Blades.
We need another Timmy.
Another what?
Oh my god.
Blade again. More blade.
No matter the foe, I
Wait,
will
what?
stay the course.
Hey, look, it's the red stack marker.
Is that
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe not. Let's see, 3 runners says, I just cleared this for the first time. Fun fight. Hope you get your clear. I hope so too, but if we have fun, that is good enough for me. Thank you. And I'm glad to hear you had your clear. I hope you got a weapon. Because that is not even a guarantee.
Isn't this 645 weapon?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the best type of weapon.
645.
I don't know. Usually it's usually like 5 more than whatever you can currently get.
Yep.
Paladin stack.
Oof. Damage. And then blades.
Probably.
Which one was it?
Paladin
Paladin
stack.
stack. Oh, I got hit. I'm dead. I'm
You
sorry.
dead? Oh boy.
Yep.
Well, at least I can see my character.
Finally some elbow room. Now I can finally see myself. Oh, right. We needed those players.
Got rid of all those pesky little blue names that were buzzing around me. Now I can see myself.
I'm dead.
I'm really good. Oh, now I can see my character. Wipe. Hi, Neil. How are you doing? Runner said, I didn't. I rolled a 78 on the cover too. Aw. Yeah, the thing is, and this was something that we had a lot of problems with last time as well, is that when it's spread and stack, we found last time that it was actually easier to like really overshoot, like run extra far away to make sure that like you're not cutting it too close. Like as soon as you get to the like spread part, like move away, out mechanic, you just run to make sure that you're absolutely not in it. Like if you're experienced with the mechanic and you know exactly where you need to stand, that is of course completely fine. But yeah, just run is a very safe way to go about it, in my opinion. And then of course we need to get to the stack, but the stack is surprisingly lenient. I feel like we always get enough time to like run into the stack and then go, huh, that and that and that person is dead.
Yeah. Is the center AoE happens so quick compared to the other ones where it's the donut?
Yeah, exactly. As Ultia says, focus on the out. There's enough time to join the stack afterwards. Yeah, it's fine. We will get it. And honestly, if we don't beat it, and we have fun for the time we're doing it here, then it has been a win, in my opinion. Like that's the big important part for me, is that if we're having fun, then I don't mind if we don't beat it. And yeah, it does have a mount, Coco. It's just rare.
It's common that I usually
Today
get them out
was
first
a
as
good
well.
run. Zip saw himself.
If I remember correctly, they always increase the drop rate of the mount when the encounter stops being current.
Well, this is just a clear for friends, so it should be fine.
That's why it isn't current. Whether it
has kind of become clear for friend, except we have 4 friends. On account of us bringing 4 people that already have cleared it. Blade!
Yeah, Blade.
Also, hey, Primal! Blade!
See, the title of my stream works. We're clear for friends.
No.
You're the friend.
Clear for friend. I'm the friend. don't ask any questions. Clear for friend? Question mark. The question mark is because actually it's friends.
South.
Southwest?
West.
Southwest again.
Southwest?
Again.
Southwest. Yeah, it has been southwest every time.
Where my Rhine-kissed blades.
Ow.
Oh boy.
That's fine.
I will
Blade.
suffer no obstacles.
I got nicked by some. I don't know if it was the wind or if it was the.
More blade.
I'm dead. Oh wow.
Very nice,
Didn't count.
very nice use with
Saved
the
by your,
res
American
inborn shade.
I will stay the course.
I thought I died for a second.
No, you got saved by the American lag.
The what?
That's my favorite mechanic. It's sometimes you can get due to latency you can survive mechanics if you're very laggy. I've had it happen to me when I was playing on the
I had the
American
power
server doing
of
the-
God and American lag on my side.
what do you call it?
American lag?
Yeah, when I was playing on the
Power
American
of
server,
King,
I
I
had
can
the
defeat
issue of
anything.
Power of
I got
Ping.
some mechanics and I survived it, so I was like, what?
They called him
It's very helpful.
Pingu.
Knock, knock.
Dragon, hear me and obey.
This is in and
Out
out.
spread.
In and spread.
In and spread.
In and out. In and spread.
Wrong place. This isn't America. We don't have an in and out.
Oh.
Oh my god.
But
Have
yes,
confidence.
This
Not played.
No confidence.
Oh no. Oh yeah. Never mind. Ooh, that was my bad.
you'll be fine.
Blade.
Blade.
Now it's blade.
More blade. Double blade. Spread. And
Stab it.
meteors.
Heal.
Where's the 3? I must go to the 3.
My
I believe in you.
will extinguish your light.
Careful.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yay.
We did the thing.
We did it.
Yeah. Now there's a
We did
thing.
it. We did it.
And we were supposed to know how to do this in the first place. Aren't we great?
Yeah.
We did what we said we
Grass
were
and
going to
tires,
do in our description.
Out and stack. And Swift has typed it. Nice. Imagine remembering to use a defensive.
What are cooldowns?
For your doom.
Oh,
Okay, so it's this one.
oh no. Oh no. I'm dead.
We need to.
I went the wrong
Partner.
way.
Go no, stuck with the
Well-
tanks and just behind.
Well,
That was my bad. I went the wrong way.
oh boy.
Oh, yeah, there's only two of us there.
I felt like me and Sid were very lonely.
Yeah, I think it's because I had the debuff from the previous
everyone.
mechanics. I messed up there slightly. It's fine.
Ah,
It's still recoverable.
Mm-hmm.
Blade. And it was out.
Yeah.
Out in sec.
Yep.
ah,
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
oh, sorry.
That was
Wow, we
close.
lived.
We lived. We only need 3 people apparently.
I was on the other side. I'm
This
sorry.
place shall be your tomb.
Remember, don't react immediately. Don't do anything. Now go.
Kissed blades.
Oh boy.
Oh, I'm dead.
Ow.
We did it wrong, by the way. We went
Oh
to,
yeah, we
group
did.
one.
Well, so I think some of us were trying to adapt on the fly. What's supposed to happen is
Yeah, South group one's close.
Yeah.
oh hey Sip.
So I just revived Kai and then ran.
Oh,
No, I didn't
No
revive Kyle, that was
confidence.
someone else.
so just to go over this one. The thing that happened is that we get first, like, so the mechanic where everything went wrong there at the end. Now also, remember, if you set the stream to like 144p, then it might not be such a big deal. But if you need all of your internet, that is fine. But what went wrong is that we have meteors, so that, well, the terror storm appears, the two big rocks. Then, partways through, he will use the ice wall, and he will do it entirely on one side. So it's either all of the south or all of the north is death. Right? So you have to wait until you see which side is safe, and then move. Now, what happens then is we get stack markers. And the stack markers are such that you have group 1, so that means main tank, healer 1, melee 1, and ranged 1 stand close to the boss. And then you have... Oh, Ultia is disconnected. Nice call.
Yeah, Ultia DC'd.
We will wait for that, that is fine. And then group 2, so that means off tank, second healer, second melee, second ranged, goes further out. So for like if for example we were to have the safe spot be the south part, then of course group 1 would be closer to C, like the center, whereas group 2 would be like past the 2 almost, depending on how big the stack markers are, right? If you want to optimize it, this is the mechanic where you would have both of the ranged players go far, like go to group 2, and both of the melee go to group 1. But I understand that that can be confusing in its own right, and it's not that much damage that we're losing, and according to everyone, as far as I understood, the DPS check is not very tight, so we don't need to do that. So it might be nicer and easier to not have to deal with that. Exactly, as Jacob says, it's more comfy to just do the groups, and I have ranged options personally, yeah. So, and I mean, Ultia was ranged 2, right? Do you remember, Green? Which one were you?
I'm M1, he's M2.
Okay, that's fine. Ultia has like, well, that's Harvest Moon if they if they haven't used it sooner than that. So that does help a little bit. But it's fine. We might lose a little bit of damage there, but right now we're just trying to understand how the boss works. So let's start with that, and then think about logging heroes later.
He works 9 to 5, like the song.
But yeah, it's a small thing. Yeah, so I think we'll be fine. But yeah, that is what usually trips it up, is because we have the Terror Storm, then the Ice Wall, and then, boom, stack markers.
All the stuff.
And I believe what came after that, as we were, as Sib and I watched in horror, was Gale Spheres 2. Let's actually be able to see that happening before we get too deep on that. Yeah, if you know the, like, we'll see the mechanic and then we will talk about it. Like, it's easier to do that instead of trying to explain it based on nothing. Right. Ulti says it should be good. Wait, and now we'll do a ready check.
Gotta believe.
The Primus said it helps to pre-position to the edge when you're waiting for the first blade to hit. Huh.
Oh, the blade.
I think it's fine to do it this way.
I lowered my sensitivity, so...
Was Void Stardust okay? I think it worked kind of fine. I think it was. Food check, that is true.
I forgot.
I usually just eat twice very early, since it can last up to 60 minutes anyway.
That's up to the fight.
This place shall be your tomb.
This place shall be your tomb.
Well, I don't want it to be my doom. I want it to be my
This
happiness.
is a great opportunity to remember that they're called tomestones and not tombstones.
I love tombstones.
Do you? Blade.
Yeah.
I forgot animation lock is still
Double
kind of a thing.
blade. He will free us from the wheel. He will not free
Well,
us.
technically, if he killed us, wouldn't we still be part of the wheel?
That is actually a good point.
if
If he
you
kills
believe.
us here, we could just... No, actually, he would just absorb us. That's how it works here.
Oh, yeah, true.
But then he would get taken over because we clearly have more light than him.
Fair point. North? East? Northeast? Northeast?
Aye, they changed it.
They mixed it up on us. Northeast? Northeast. Oh boy.
Yeah, babe.
Oh, I didn't get hit? Oh, wait, now I am.
I got-
Lucky.
Ow.
It's
My
fine.
toe got hit. Double kill. Blade.
I run around like
It's
like a
blade
chicken.
time. Double blade. More blade.
well.
It's funny how the game does that. You get the same sequence like
Multiple times.
Yeah, and then when they mix it up, it shouldn't matter, but it suddenly does.
Hey, did I not? Why is that happening, game?
What is happening?
I thought I res Natsuko, but the game decided it didn't want to res and said it cast a completely different spell.
Oh,
I love that.
It's fine, I'm floor tanking. Thank you.
Wait, why am I standing here?
You shall know true terror.
bonk.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, why is no one moving? He's
What do you
just
mean?
standing there.
Are you lagging?
Oh,
Hear me and obey.
In and spread. In and
my
spread.
favorite.
Donut.
Is it? Blade. Double blade. And then in and spread.
My favorite mechanic.
It is kind of nice, isn't it?
It's easy.
Black flame. My meteors will extinguish your light.
Be careful. There's a laser in the middle.
Ooh. I got hurt real bad.
On my
almost
screen, it
did,
looked
because
like
I
got hit,
forgot
Sip.
Yeah, I walked into it as it got casted, so I didn't get
Boy.
what do you call it?
They call him playing with fire.
My servant of shadow.
Out and stack. Out and stack.
I say hit my
Fun
auto
one.
but
Oh no,
Everyone's
I've done the
favorite
same
mechanic.
rotation 3 times.
that's fine. You can be a dragoon, mate.
Be a what?
Nothing. My mind's a bit cluttered right now.
Avoid Stardust.
Not too tricky though.
This way.
Up,
Any
up,
healer?
up, up. You
Oh.
are
It's fine.
My bad.
oh boy.
Oh, that's pink. Oh, wait, wait.
Yeah, where were you?
Yeah, it's fine. Raid wide.
We missed you.
Oi.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. I think the big problem was that we got confused by other things. I don't know why we went so far away for the pairs. Blade.
Remember out and stuff.
Oh, I got confused.
Blade.
Ow.
Out and
Wow.
stack. Out and stack. Out and stack.
I'm dead.
How do? Oh, I have it because because healer did. Well.
It's fine, Zip. You took me
Well.
We
Why
still
don't
technically
get
have
lands
a
like tires?
reviver.
Yeah, we can think about
yeah,
it.
we also
Castle?
have a healer coming in.
Yeah, I'll do 2.
Wait a minute, is there
Yeah,
only
that's
one
fine.
stack? Oh,
Yeah,
the other
just got it.
stack.
Yeah, I was on the other side. I went the wrong way.
Oh.
I can
No,
see
that's
the
fine. We didn't have enough people to survive 2 of them anyway.
Oh no, the healer died.
Oh no!
If only we
This
had
is
LB3.
a disaster. Good call.
Hey, that was my bad. I got I got messed up on direction. I didn't remember which way it was pointing and where everyone was, and so I was kind of late to rotate.
Um.
Is there a way to
Emia
not make
says,
my
I'm
map
back.
rotate?
How's the progress going? We're being more consistent. Cheryl says, the 2 tanks could have kept me alive to rest. I mean, we could have tried a little bit. I don't have much to help you with. What do you guys think? Anything we should go over? So one thing that I would like to talk about is Void Stardust. Everyone understand which mechanic I'm talking about? So
Yeah, I got
Void
blinded by the meteor again.
You got blinded by the meteor.
Welcome.
So Void Stardust is a
See the
mechanic
blink
where
light?
the boss will put a circle AoE in a north corner and a south corner.
Is that the chase thing?
No,
Not
that
the
is
chase thing.
oh yeah, that's where they put the meteors that go around. It's
yeah,
a
yeah.
pattern.
I can never
Group
remember
one
if
is
it's
north,
clockwise
group
or
two is south.
counterclockwise.
If you look at it from when it starts, it'll tell you, because it's either way. So it can go both ways. I think the second one usually goes anti-clockwise.
So anti-clockwise. What do you mean?
And that would be, make it clockwise.
So basically, the
No,
first
so
one,
right.
the safe zone is the corner.
Yeah, so the safe zone is after, like after it starts doing it. Like you see the circle
Yeah,
AoE
yeah.
appear.
But
You
the
step
second one
over
starts from
next. You
outside the
step.
corner.
So typically, as I remember the guide, if for example the first AoE spawns here, right where I'm standing, then the place you should probably consider standing before you know which way it's going to go is like here, right, close to 3, because then
Because that's the last
then it
one.
doesn't matter. No, so we stand here because it's the second to last one. But which one is? Well, I think it's the second to last one.
There's 2 groups.
But it could go, like, it doesn't matter whether it goes north first or east first. That is completely irrelevant, because you're standing here, you figure out which way it's going to go, and then you move, like, if it's going northwards, you just go over here when you know that, and then you move into the spot.
Yeah.
And
that-
then
that
when
always
it's
gets me messed up.
finished doing all of the explosions, then tank and melee player in each group walks forward closer to the boss to take their pair, and healer and ranged stay out to take their pair. And that's important both because the tank and the melee benefits from getting up close, but also because that puts a strict rule on who has to get out of the way, and that is the melee and the melee and the tank has to get out of the way. The ranged and the healer can choose, like, they can move further out if they want, but they have, like, they can't just stay put, and that's good enough. Emia says, is it just people from the stream in the party? Yes. We have tons of friendly people helping.
Friendly.
Friendly.
And clear.
Exactly, Jacob. Anyway, lucky last time that the one with the stack circle died. So the thing is that, yeah. So also, Jacob did mention that after this set, we will have one free spot. And we have a little bit of wiggle room. But if you want in after this set, you can, and we'll see from that. Jade says, the only problem would be that my tanks are not melded. That doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure that the main thing there is you would do slightly less damage, but we haven't even seen Enrage, so that's fine. But we'll see who, like, if we can find someone from the chat to join, then we will see what they can play, and then we'll take it from there. I know that you're, like, mage main, so it would be easier for you to just be allowed to stay mage, right? Even if you have the ability to switch it up.
Oh.
Like, I could also switch to any role, but then I would have to relearn the boss fight from that perspective. Right. Of course, what comes after the Void Stardust was that the Terror Storm into Ice Wall into Stack Markers, or was it the other way around? Yeah, it
it's
is
the meteors
so,
to
yeah. So
stack.
we have to do the groups thing again there. We still have time for a few tries.
Yeah.
Shara, are you ready? Oh, okay, you are ready. Eventide, Fall, and Triad comes after Stardust. That's true, that's right. Somehow, every time, we've managed to do that somehow kind of correctly. Not really, but kind of correctly. But that has typically spawned from the simple fact we typically didn't get Void Stardust correctly. We kind of just have to, like, freestyle it. But thank you, Rex, for the reminder. That is true.
This place shall be your tomb. Let lightning surge.
Wouldn't it be more common to say that we're probably on Mars right now?
You're on what?
I will free us
Blade.
from the wheel.
Blade. Mars.
Ours?
Mars.
Yeah, everything is red.
I suppose. Is that important for your inspiration?
Yeah.
Well, if it makes you more powerful, then we can be on Mars. Like if it makes you happy, man. This could be Mars.
No, he's gotta
Isn't
get
that
the
right,
alien.
everyone? We're not in the 13th. We're on Mars.
Raging gale to rend you asunder.
Yeah, he lives on Mars. What do you know?
North,
Now you tell me I made my
west,
Sailor
northwest,
Venus,
northwest,
attire.
northwest.
Oh, not middle today.
Where my rhyme-kissed blades.
Oh, that's easy. We barely have to move.
My favorite.
I will suffer no
Blade.
obstacles.
Mars could be the 13th. Orion says it could be.
Yeah, we've not learned the lore perspective yet.
No matter the foe, I will stay
It's all a
the
dream.
course.
That's the lore.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
Such is your power.
You're just gonna stand there and let him throw rocks at you?
Come forth, my servant of shadow.
Poor Mars. Rex says in Final Fantasy IV, Mars is mentioned. In Final Fantasy VII, it is specifically present because Sephiroth destroys it.
Yeah, that's my
Mars
favorite
be
planet.
like, so what is my inspiration? You get destroyed. Oh. My favorite.
Dragon, hear me and obey.
Oh, that's good.
Out
Out and stack.
Yeah.
Out and stack.
Out.
Ow. Oh, whoops. I was a little slow on that one, I'm sorry. That's
You
fine.
didn't
We
say
can take two
whoopsie.
each. Blade! Blade! Another blade!
Oh wait, out.
And I forgot. Imagine. Could you imagine? But I'm a tank,
lived.
so it's fine.
I get the easy mechanic good.
My meteors will extinguish your light.
Oh,
Almost died.
How?
That's fine.
2 dead. 1 dead.
What?
Who dead?
Oh, I can't use my thing.
Obrigado.
See now, in and spread, and say blow it down.
spread.
Good.
I get Void Starbuster soon.
Great. Void Stardust.
We are ignored.
I'm dead.
Oh,
Are you dead?
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have a partner.
Oh. Where was
My
your
bad.
partner?
I was on the other
Oh.
side.
Wait, what?
Okay.
We had Eventide
Oh,
Triad.
stack. Oh, that was stack.
How long
Yeah,
is
so
this make
Eventide,
last
so Eventide
Okay,
Triad.
we'll
I'll explain it after this try, okay?
Alright.
After this
I
try,
remember it,
add.
that's stack.
Yeah, that is your perspective. That is correct.
I just kind of run back.
Blades. It's in and spread.
remember.
Spread. Another blade. Oh, that's his dead.
The in and spread is probably the easiest one.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
got hit
It's
by
somehow a
something.
lot more lenient. Here comes the big one, or one of the big ones. Remember, like, get
Which
ready to
side?
like adjust. South side.
Bigger wants to see it.
One. Front.
Nice.
And another raid mine.
Oh wait, oops. Oh wait,
What?
that's raid wiping. Never
That's
mind.
fine.
I was thinking of something else.
Question is which version will we get now?
Second Gale.
Scale 2.
Are we gonna get elimination or?
So they're gonna kill me outright?
Southwest.
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 Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
So,
Oh, I stacked with 2. My bad.
life hack cover.
Ow.
I got
That's not that
confused
bad,
as well.
Yeah,
I died.
it's because of the things, the spikes.
Yeah. Right.
Wait,
Huh?
we can still recover.
We should still recover. I'll try.
No,
I mean,
see?
LB3.
F in the chat for me. I didn't get the LB heal. And that's out and
That's
stack.
out and bad.
Oh, we actually got Fs in the chat. Right.
We're gonna need another red, but I don't have instant.
Guess who's going to die, guys? It's me.
Oh, you'll be fine. Can you handle it now? That's what Stardust as well.
Right, so that version of Stardust, the like final spot is in the corner.
Ow.
That's just that soon. You
Oh,
understand?
yeah, I'm dead. I had the magic debuff.
It sucks. That's
Eventide
cool,
Fall.
which is the...
That is
Yeah,
the
so
two
onto
line AoEs basically.
Yeah, one to DPS, one to healer.
Yep.
Oh well.
And Blade.
Well, we
I
officially
feel like
him,
we got a lot further. We got him to 35%.
Yeah. Because before we got him to 38, and now we got him to 35. But we progressed further in mechanics.
I think we have time for one more try before it boots us out.
Yeah, we do.
400k damage.
Full
Just
is,
requires a little
full
shield.
is like snipe north and south.
I think we
It's,
have. I think we
DPS
have
and
time
flash
for
shield.
one last try
Yeah.
before reset. So the difficult part with Gale 2 is that you have the stack markers. How is it that goes? Is it like Group 1 is the west side and Group 2 is the east side, or is it north and south?
I don't remember.
Or is it adjust?
Which one,
starts with
fourth, or which mechanic?
Gale 2.
Stack is north, south, or west and east.
It depends on the mechanic, right? So Group 2 is south or east, and Group 1 is north or west, yeah?
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
What? Oh, wait. Now I need to be sure. Group 1. Is it? Like, wasn't this the part where you go to either 3 or 4, or 1 or 2, depending on which group you are? I'm a little bit confused. Is it entirely dependent on the mechanic?
Group 1 is, it depends on the mechanic. So if it's a line AoE in the center, then it's north and south. But if it's, what do you call it? One of the side ones, then it's always west and east. Obviously, stacks just stack made a boss in either.
First part is north-south, second is west and east.
Yeah.
Right.
Group 1 always goes 3 and G.
Right, you're right, because it's always north or south, and then it's always west and east. Right.
If it's stacker, then obviously you stack in the right position. If it's a illumination, the upper one,
I believe if it's
go further out.
Yeah, the pairs is ranged and healers go up further out.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Sorry, I got a little bit confused. Jacob also suggested something like, if you're not using your focus target for something else, then putting your focus on whoever is your like pair partner for things might be very helpful, because then you can easily see them. Also, I didn't need to have that mark all this time. Sorry.
I didn't even notice it till now.
I didn't either.
So we don't step on you.
Did I do already, Jack?
Yeah. I thought
We just
that's
barely
what the
have
one
time
is
for a
you.
pull. We might actually like get pulled out in the middle of the try, so
That's fine.
we might dodge
that's
a
what happened
wipe.
last time.
Yeah, I do remember that. We have time for one more pull, and then we survive exactly to like wiping as the encounter ends.
Yeah, 'cause we're that good at the game.
Yeah, we wiped because we're that good at the game.
Hey, we can't wipe if they kick us out.
I mean,
Shall deny us salvation. This place shall be your tomb.
It's not really a tomb, to be honest. It's more like a moon.
it's going to be hard to make it our tomb when we're fighting up in the sky like this. Like, he's really made it difficult for himself to make it a tomb, hasn't he?
I will free us from the
Blade!
Yeah.
Blade! Blade of fire time, double blade!
I mean, unless he wants to carve a nice little hole out in the
when we're dead, then he'll figure out making the
Egyptians used to
tomb.
do.
He'll start by getting rid of us, and then he'll figure out the tomb thing afterwards. He's just announcing what he's going to do with us when he's done. He's not even going to absorb us, he's just going to, like, make it our tomb, apparently.
Yeah, the best type of
Very
tomb.
wasteful. South?
But hey, he's
South.
giving us a free home.
Southwest. Southwest.
Oh, center.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Aw, I barely.
Oh boy. Blade!
no obstacles.
Double blade!
Fred's just in the spot where you didn't get whacked.
That's called res involved.
Of course. Such is your power.
Such is your power. Yes, I healed 8888. That's my power. That is my power. If only I healed
Funny is the
quadruple
question-
sevens, then we would have just automatically won. That's how it works,
The
right?
statement, in English sounds like he's just making a statement, but the text makes it look like he's asking a question. It's like, is this your power?
Is that their power? Is that your power? No, actually, I borrowed it.
Well, technically, we made this power our own.
In and spread.
Mm-hmm.
But technically, we did borrow it.
Yeah, we borrowed it, and then we got given it.
And then we got given it.
Were we really given it, or is it one of those instances where you lend a friend something and they just don't give it back?
Yeah, I
for
was
so
gonna
long,
say,
it's
like,
just
if we
theirs?
borrowed it and Blade, if we borrowed it and then made it our own, I'm pretty sure that is the perfect way of saying we borrowed it and then didn't give it back,
Yeah.
isn't it? Oh, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Well,
That's fine.
Sorry.
it's not exactly fine, but
I'll
I can't
heal.
believe. So I told you it's fine. Oh, never mind.
well.
I didn't heal myself after that.
That's always so awkward as a tank. Right, so everyone hop out.
Yep.
I believe we have to do the abandon, don't we?
We don't have to to abandon. We can just leave. It's
Oh,
weirdly
I jumped off the edge
okay
anyway.
to leave when it's a specific queue.
Yeah.
Right.
You can just hit
So,
leave.
thank you all those that came
excuse me.
along for this set. We will do another set. If you are exhausted, you need a break, you don't want to continue, that's fine.
Can I take 2 minutes to go to the loo?
Yes, of course.
Thank you.
Yeah, if anyone
Don't
wants to
forget the hall
come
pass.
into the group, we have one spot. Some of us, some in the group, are flexible enough that we can adjust. So if you can't play tank or mage, then Shade here is capable of playing either one. Matthew also has to go, that's fine. That means we also have a healer spot. We'll give it a moment. So that people have a chance to figure out whether they want to join. If you have a character on EU and you have like decent gear so that you can like feasibly participate, that is like if we can get a full party, then I'm like I don't care if you have never been there before. Honestly, then we'll take it from there.
Man, imagine having more than one tank max level.
Mia says I'm not gonna join because I only have Gunbreaker. Well, Shade can adjust if that was the case, but you also said you had some item level problems. Jacob says I had 630 gear from last year. See, that works too. That is the minimum. And the thing is that if you have a full party, which we will, then I do believe you can completely circumvent the item level requirement. But there's a reason why it says 630. It's because if you don't have 630, you're probably going to die to silly stuff, right? Yeah, if you want to
But
come
all
along,
the cheese.
if you want to come along, then like we will see what we have and take it from there. Otherwise we'll have to go into Party Finder and fill in the remaining spots, and then we continue. I will take a few minutes to also just be right back. If you want to hang out in game, this is where we are, by the way, and I will be right back. See you in a little bit.
Womp womp womp. I'm all alone. Everyone has left. Nice wings. Man, I really need to level up Paladin. I haven't touched it. I think I'm still like Gladiator, but I don't have accent. I have Warrior though. I like Warrior. I also have Dark Knight too. I have Dark Knight and I have Gunbreaker. But I haven't leveled them up. I honestly prefer Warrior. Dark Knight.
Alright, I'm back. What's happening?
I was stating that warrior's supremacy.
Well, I'm a kind of white mage supremacy type of person, to be honest.
What are you talking about? Astrologian is way better. I can give people paper cuts.
Yeah, I need to change my clan, otherwise I'll be hard to see.
So your
That's
white
not-
mage is more like a black mage.
Why does everyone always say that? It's disrespectful.
I'm just saying.
No, that's.
You're
not
just
right.
trying to break out of the norm, Zip, because
I mean, when I
everyone
first played White Mage, I specifically went with Black Die.
Yeah.
There you go, I'll put
Trying
my
to be-
Sage Glam on.
the edgy,
I'm back.
white mage.
Have you said mean things while I was away?
Yeah, I was
he-
talking about how warrior is the best.
That
Yeah,
warrior's
I'll
the
change my
best.
stuff as well.
I'm back.
Welcome
Oh,
to
alright.
America.
Let's see. Rag says, I found Eventide Fall and Binding Cold dealt a dangerously high percentage of damage to my white mage sometimes when I had 630 without extra shields up, so those might actually one-shot lower gear flimsy jobs. Yeah, exactly. That is precisely what I was thinking, is that there's a reason why the encounter says 630 is a requirement. Because if you don't have that, then you're probably going to die. By the way, Gilano, do you want to come along? Or would you rather just watch? Like, since you're here. And again, I'm not asking Coco because I know Coco does not have access to Voidcast Dais Extreme.
Coco's only at the start from what I can remember.
What?
What?
She's at the start of Endwalker, if I can recall.
Something. Well, Coco has access to old Charlie, and we found that out yesterday.
Yeah. I convinced her to do all her Shadowbringer stuff.
So when are you convincing her to do the rest of Endwalker?
Next month.
Next month.
Fair enough.
Can
It's
only
also very
convince
hard.
one
It's
at a
also
time.
it's also very hard to progress MSQ when you have a pair of fingers that are not doing well.
See, that's when you just faceplant the keyboard and hope that you hit the right buttons.
I will take. I'll assume that Gilano is just watching then.
Everyone's gunbreaker. I'm missing shoes.
What's happening
And
with
now
your
I
gear?
can spot the zip.
Yeah. I accidentally sold rendered some of it.
Yeah, you're Gunbreaker's looking a bit
Anemic.
Shoeless.
unique, to be precise. To be fair, I need to get my Gunbreaker gear up at some point.
I think I might. Yeah, my Dark Knight. Oh.
Do you
Yeah,
want to
at least I
join
have a
Primo?
Dark Knight.
Also, I don't think. Don't
Man,
think,
can you
uh,
imagine going in as just a bunch of tanks?
I mean, it'd definitely be plausible. With like 2 warriors.
Feel like 2 warriors, 2 Dark Knights, and the rest just paladins, so they can play as the healers too.
Yes.
Yeah, see, that is exactly what I was talking about near the start of the stream. Right, so Primo is also white mage. I hope that is not a big problem for you, Sid.
I can change
pretty- No, I
my
mean,
make a
like,
purchase.
yeah, make a purchase. You don't have to do that.
I'm gonna go make
Like,
a
I'm pretty
purchase.
sure, like, is it a big problem if we have double pure healer when we're, like, practicing this? I don't think we do, but it's not as good as a Primo says I cleared before with double white mage. So it's fine. You can both be white mage, but if you want to be barrier healer, Sip, that is also fine. Like, there's only one way to learn a fight with 2 different jobs, is to do the fight with 2 different jobs. So if you want to do that, that's fine. But if you'd rather stay white mage, that is also fine.
Yeah, I can go Sage. That's about the only, that's the only barrier here that I can play with the right key.
And Prima says, it is safer with shields if we have a lot of vuln stacks. That is true, but if we have a lot of vuln stacks, there's probably a good chance that people are gonna die anyway. So, like, it's fine. We'll see how it goes. Like, if Zip wants to be Sage, then he can be Sage. If you'd rather stay White Mage, that's also fine. I just need to know. Is this do we not have a fourth DPS that wants to join? If we don't, then we will have to party finder it up. That is also okay, but I mean, Coco's ready. Coco's ready to party. Level 12 Lancer. That is actually exactly what we need to do this fight. I'm pretty sure, like, that's how it works, right? Like, if you go in at level 12, you just get scaled up, and then you do like 300,000% more damage. And then Coco will be able to
Isn't that power leveling?
Imagine if they level scaled you.
That would be strange.
Okay.
I heard someone suggest that they would like it if, like, content that scaled down your level, that instead of taking your actions away, they just, like, gave you, like, a damage modifier so that you were on equal level with, like, players that didn't have your additional actions. And then, I mean, some jobs would be relatively balanced if you did that, but then you have jobs that are, like, from level 50 to 90, all they get is, like, 8 different OGCDs that do extra damage. So it's like, yeah, you need to do like 50% less damage to balance it. And then some people might not actually want that. They'd rather have the easy rotation if they don't get to do more damage for it, right? So that, like, that's the problem.
What number?
But I don't think we have a player 8 then. So we'll have to party find it. This is at least the last chance before I will put up a party finder for player 8. Also, Prima, do you...
Now serving.
are you
player
a
8.
White Mage main? Yes.
The Ravana weapons always look so nice.
Thank you.
And you can have this. If you want it. It has my name on it. I believe that disappears if you put it in your glamour chest, but otherwise, I hope you enjoy it.
What happened to the sun?
Wait, what? It's cloudy.
The clouds ate it.
Did
It's
you forget to
protecting
feed the
us.
clouds?
No. See, the clouds are protecting us from the deadly laser that is the sun.
Is that mime emote on the store?
Thank you.
It might be. Seems too long to be a free one.
I remember what I saw about the mime emote is that I saw people playing around with it using Fight Club way before it existed anywhere. So so I wasn't sure when it actually appeared in the store because of it.
It appeared, I think, around Shadowbringers, or just after. It was very early on in Endwalker, if it was. Because I looked at it and I was thinking of buying it, but then I was like, not really an emote I care for.
I see.
The only emote I care about is Pretty Please, because it allows me to get stuff.
Of course, Zip.
Yeah, that's why I got my items crafted.
Right. Umia said that they weren't ready for this extreme. Was that right? Because then, like, if you're ready for it, then I wouldn't like ignore you. But put me in coach. But yeah, I just don't want anyone to feel like they're being left out intentionally. But it seems like we will have to use Party Finder. So we will do that. Hmm.
21.
Let's see. Be patient as we practice and learn. Wait, we're missing a mage again, right? Actually, if we're looking for someone anyway, Shade, what would you rather be? Tank or mage? Our 8th player could be anything. So it's up to you whether you'd rather be something else. You want to be tank, alright?
Tonk.
Tonk.
I'm very bad at typing today.
Healer, I'll be healer number 21.
Yeah, no, let's play on the field.
The way it works is actually like, when your healers die, it just like replaces it with a new one. Wouldn't that be crazy?
I forget what it is. There's a board game that's kind of like that. It's like a conspiracy. I played it a couple times. Like a conspiracy theory game where everyone has to. The goal is basically to blackmail.
Sure, if they're
I
confident.
think you would like, you seem like you're very knowledgeable, Teaser. I think you would like Anarchy Chess. It's a very 5-head game.
Which
A very
game?
what?
Anarchy Chess.
Oh.
Oh, Anarchy. There we go.
Yeah, I think you would like it.
But yeah, the game is basically you have like 3 lives. They're clones. Have to. The goal is basically just to try and kill the rest of the players by making the DM suspect that they're a communist and eliminating the commie.
That sounds like a lot of games.
Yeah.
Oh, I can actually see myself for once.
Oh.
It helps if you change yourself out of purple.
Oh,
I guess I'll go with M1 again.
Yeah.
Jaro, you alright with me main tanking? I hope you are. If you're not, then you just tell me. Right?
Yep.
Give it a moment. See who else has not responded yet. It's
other and Ultier.
yeah, I'll just ask. Sometimes people are really like, I need to be this specific spot, and if we can be flexible, that's easier for us. And we should. Why should wait? Why should tanks have a number? Why does that help?
I guess so. We should know where the tanks are.
Is that helpful?
I do lose you.
Do you need me?
I'm your stack partner. What do you mean?
Oh.
I mean,
That's
is
fair.
it hard to see, Kai? They're in bright pink.
You know that
The floor has
that
something.
would be easy to spot in any other raid.
Doesn't
Meanwhile,
play here.
this fight is like pink and
Yeah, I changed Glam
purple
to that.
and red.
Might I recommend having
Yeah.
a pure white Glam? You know, it's only a 1.6 mil or something to get a pure white outfit.
Oh, by the way, I'm
why I
selling
went the
2
other-
pure white dies for 292,000.
That's actually significantly below the price it is, I think, on last server.
Yeah.
Actually, no.
Remember
What's the
to
current
eat.
program price?
Remember to eat.
Ah, I forgot to get food again.
I will buy that dial for you, right? 60 gil.
6 kills.
Take it or leave it.
I can eat old chicken I've had in me since Emerald Weapon.
Please
go.
I know that black mages actually benefit from a reasonably long pull timer, so 20 is probably fine. It's with sharp cast they like to use it very early.
If you would oppose our crusade, then come.
Like, I don't know what opener they're going with, but
we'll see.
It's always beneficial to get a little bit of a warning for a black mage, I believe.
I don't know, should I have buffed the black mage while they're in ley lines instead of the Reaper?
It's not that significant.
I will free us from the wheel.
Blade! Blade! Another
It's
blade!
like 5%, but I didn't know if 5% really makes that big of a difference.
One can believe.
I like my wheel! He will free you from your wheel, whether you like it or not, runner. You don't get to have wheels here. North?
North.
West?
West.
Northwest? Northwest? Northwest?
Where my Rhine-kicked blades.
I got stuck, dude.
Oh boy.
No.
I will suffer
Blade!
no obstacles.
I do have to say, any black mage that can do high movement fights and actually do decent damage, you have my hat.
You have my hat! Do you have a hat?
gladly take it.
On your, is that where your hat has gone?
Yeah, that's why Vieira's hats are gone.
It's because all of the black mages took them.
And
have my hat.
way too much movement.
And my axe!
Such is your power. Come forth, my servant of shadow. You shall know true terror.
But yeah, I feel like black mages just have to dump all their damage at once and then get stuff off every so often.
I mean,
Feels-
use everything you have is like the damage thing
And obey.
in and spread.
In and spread.
no, I've done the same rotation again.
What?
Yeah, black.
Blade! We did the dragoon thing.
I did it again.
Blade!
I wasn't paying attention. I was supposed to hit 4 and I hit 3.
No. We have a death.
Oh no.
It's going down, down.
Extinguish your light.
Oh well.
Wow.
I'm mostly just like writing extra in the chat to make sure that our
Black mage.
Fowley is aware that it's okay. Like they sounded like they were a little bit they weren't too confident as range 2s, and that they might be
They got this.
they might be nervous about joining a group like this, being like, oh no, maybe they'll kick me if I mess up or something. I don't want them to think that.
But know that none shall deny.
Like even if we don't get past double meteors for this session, this set, that's fine. It's fine. As long as people learn something, then I don't care whether we beat it or not. Learn something and we're having fun.
Don't. Now move.
Oh.
I will free us from the
Blade.
wheel.
That is the important thing. And Blade. and kicking someone because they aren't doing the mechanics perfectly also means now you have to like go out into the party finder and find someone else. They might not actually be better. They might not be better.
Happens, though.
What?
It's so... You wouldn't believe how many times that happens, though. So many parties do that. It's
Yeah.
so annoying.
It is. Like, you spend more time looking for the perfect person. And what was it I saw recently? Someone said, don't... North? East? Northeast? Northeast? Don't ruin good for perfect.
Yeah, it happens.
Like it's better to have something decent rather than throw out what you have just because it's not blade, just because it's not perfect. You'd rather just have something good than lose that in the search of perfection.
Stop believing in the cheese.
Believe in the cheese. That's what we're doing next week. We might not have to believe that much in the cheese though, since we're quite a lot of people. Hopefully. I feel like we have this part of the fight extremely like we're really confident up to this point. And that's like a fourth of the fight for now, right? And that's pretty good.
Nice.
We're good.
Just based on his health. We're still in the easy part, and we might even have like him down to 70% easy in terms of this is the part where we do it confidently.
Dragon, hear me and obey.
Out and stacks. Out and stack. Out and stack.
Sorry. I was thinking that, but I didn't say it.
Yeah,
My brain goes numb sometimes.
I'm just repeating it to make sure that no one gets it wrong. Blade. Braid.
What? How?
We are quite a lot of people on one.
Oh, I'm so... Oh, we do.
We have wiped.
Gotta leave.
We'll go over it in a moment.
Did we have 4 or did we have 5 people?
We have 5. Shade, remember that
Okay.
off tank is in group 2. I'm not like calling you out as like, oh, you're the only one that did anything wrong. It's just that was the specific thing that I saw was an outlier, so don't worry about it. It's just saying I saw that was a thing that has to be different.
So that's
okay.
why I lived.
That's why you lived?
Yeah, because there was 5 of us.
Yeah, well, I used timer on you to try and get you through it. So you would have been fine.
I quickly did second wind, and I was like, I'm probably gonna die.
Oh, I heard you as well. I specifically tried to account for your death.
Yeah, this is exactly the reason why some players are like, no, I don't feel comfortable getting like off tank or second heal or second ranged or second melee because I've had only this spot every time. Because not only are you not confident in remembering where the positions are for the other one that you're not used to, but your muscle memory tells you that you're supposed to be in one place while you're supposed to be in another. So you make those mistakes.
Or you be me and just go based off visual memory.
Yeah, well...
That's why I say it really doesn't matter, I just gotta know which number I gotta chase.
Yeah. Blade!
Oh, once we now have to go in front. Think a game.
Blade! Runner here says my clear was with 3 melees and I had ranged 1. It's kind of weird. It worked. See, that is really weird. A while back, like way back in Shadowbringers, when I was doing some party finder stuff in E5S, I had a group where we had 3 ranged, so the black mage offered to be M2. They had less things southwest, and the black mage wanted melee position because it had less movement.
I mean, hey, you don't need to move. Pretty good.
Exactly. I'll take the position where I don't have to move as much.
You're telling me I don't have to move and I get to do
Wait.
damage?
And I get to do damage? It's free real estate. It's free real estate. A black mage who wants to move? No. They specifically wanted the spot because they didn't have to move. That is the important bit here. They had really figured it out.
Big brain.
Yeah, actually, like absolutely galaxy brain over here. Oh, well, the melee doesn't have to move as much in this particular boss encounter, so what if I could get that?
Such is your
And not only does the black mage get exactly the spot he wanted, but he's seen as a hero for it.
Thank God no one didn't notice I didn't have cardio active.
You didn't have cardio active all this time?
No, what do you mean? I never. No. I've never.
Oh, I mean... It says a lot about the amount of healing that tanks actually need in extreme encounters that no one noticed.
Yeah, well, usually only have to need healing required on very specific mechanics.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is usually AoE holders, no one messes up.
In and spread. In and spread.
Ah, I forgot to do True North. My bad.
That's alright. My damage doesn't suffer for it.
Well, no, well, yeah, I was doing the positional bit and he was staring at me.
Oh. Little
I
blade.
That's what I said.
A little loss in damage,
forgot.
but it's fine. It's fine.
I forgot to...
Another blade.
Oh, I did that bit
Meteors.
worse.
Ah.
Meteor. Wait, huh?
will extinguish your light.
Alright.
And the beam in the middle. And there we
Yep,
go.
I almost walked into the middle.
Yeah. I think last time we did this, I died 2 times to that, if I remember correctly.
I had to stop myself. Be like, nope, don't.
Out and stack.
Yep, out and stack.
Look to the heavens for your doom.
Void Stardust. And then the groups. Groups.
Question is, which version are we gonna get? Oh, okay, we can.
Try it. Zip.
Oh.
That was not me and you. That was me and you were fine, Kai. It was Netsuka.
Zip.
Because of the DPS was
Zip.
forward.
Zip. Do you know where healers are supposed to be for even type? Try it.
That was my fault.
Not on the tank.
You would have died either way there.
I probably would have died either way because you were standing on me.
That was yeah.
That was my bad.
Everyone was gonna die there. I think we were all confused.
Blade.
I thought it was 4. Because he always casts 4 usually.
Yeah, well, it always is.
I need to be with 1. No.
Well.
Whatever.
I went really smooth right there.
Right. Right. So.
I probably should have. I probably should have done with the other group. I was like, wait a minute, I need to go to 1, but then I see the 2 knots. I'm like, wait a minute. Damn.
Because I looked at my notes and for some reason my eyes went on 4.
That's my bad. I keep forgetting I need to stack with Kai still after the Starfall thing.
Yeah, exactly. Like, the thing is that the reason why I kept moving forward was because we both are standing there, melee jobs, drooling to continue our rotation. I'm like, if I take one step further, then maybe you'll come with me, and then you just didn't. I'm like, well.
Okay, I'm gonna put a better song on because it's the music I'm blaming.
But yeah, basically, Eventide Triad is tanks stack north, healers go to a side, it doesn't matter whether you stack or not, and DPS go south. The reason is that he's going to target a tank, a healer, and a DPS. That way, we know that he's going to hit all of the tanks, and then all of the DPS, and then 1 or 2 healers. The reason it's healers splitting up is just because someone has to do it, and tanks don't need it, and there are too many DPS to do that, so healers get that advantage. That's basically it. Rag says no regrets at rescuing black mages when they stand in AoE. They will avoid those vulnerability stacks, even if they don't want to. And Runner says extra points if you rescue them out of ley lines.
Toasty.
Yeah, so it's a triad is three groups.
Oh,
exactly.
3 groups. Okay.
Yeah. And Eventide Fall does not mention a number, so that's stacks. It will be groups, I believe, north and south.
No, I'm pretty sure Full is tanks healers north and the other south. I'm pretty sure.
Is that the one?
Because of 1-1.
If you would
I don't remember.
oppose our
It's a weird.
then
It should be tanks together.
But know that none shall deny us salvation. This place
It's I believe the fall targets like both of a specific role. I think, isn't it? Do I remember that completely wrong? It could be supports and DPS, and if that's the case, then it won't work with groups. If anyone remembers how Eventide Fall is done in the chat, please let me know. I can read it. I am able to read it while we're doing this. Like the common strategy.
a raging gale to rend you asunder.
South?
South.
West?
West.
Southwest? Southwest. Southwest.
It's so nice when south is in the middle, and you don't actually have to move.
I will suffer
Blade.
no obstacles.
Prima says fall is always on the healers. That means that we need light groups, so group 1 and 2. And I'm pretty sure that the common one there is group 1 north, group 2 south. But I might remember that wrong.
Yeah.
Map.
Such is your power.
What?
Come forth, my son.
But the important
no,
thing is
it's AoE.
specifically like who the Eventide Fall targets, because that dictates how we need to make the groups. And if it's always healers, then there's only one solution, well, one consistent solution. But if it was something like he targets a DPS and the healer, then you have to do DPS stack and not DPS stack, for example. That's why it matters. That is the reason why.
Dragon, hear me and obey.
And red.
In and split. Bonk. 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 The bonks of doom. Blade. Watch the blade. Another blade. Ugh.
I have it.
I have it. 2 tickets to that thing you love.
Ah, no, I went the wrong.
Oh
I
boy.
didn't see where it was. That was my bad.
Oh,
Was
well,
it?
I couldn't
this
see.
is
I fell off.
I couldn't see.
No,
where
no, that
whose-
was not it, Greens. You got into position. From what I could see, the north pillar didn't get there. I saw Natsu was completely out of position. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, that was what went wrong.
Well, no, I got sent to B because I couldn't find the center person. And I tried to angle myself to 1. Instead, I went to B and then I ran, and the meter dropped parallel to 1 instead of in the corner. So even if we managed to get the meteor, I would have killed the party anyway.
I don't get why it's alive.
What? Oh, good night, Emir. Thank you for hanging out. Hope you got exams tomorrow. I hope you do well, and I hope I haven't kept you up for too long.
Good luck on exams.
Good luck. You have the power of American ping and our support. I'm sure Greens can share a little bit of his American ping.
I mean, hey, last thing I had to do.
Yeah. You can have some. He has so much of it.
I never actually seen how much my ping is for this, but I know other games when I connect to Europe, it's like 110.
Well, depending on which American state I'm playing in, I can get a 90, 80, or 200.
Blade.
I mean, if
I remember
if the
over a
server's
decade
in
ago.
Europe, it's like 80.
Blade. I remember over a decade ago playing League of Legends on the NA servers back when the EU ones were dubious at best. And just playing on 200 MS at all times. That sucks. That really sucks.
I like the old days of Counter-Strike. I actually got called out in games because we had T1 internet service because of my dad's company
North?
at the time. And
East? Northeast? Northeast?
I got called out by people claiming I was botting or ping hiding myself because I had like 8 ping in a multiplayer lobby.
That is.
I have that on mine depending on the game I'm playing. But yeah, I have 8 ping sometimes depending on the game.
People would either ask me, like, wait, is this server like right next door to you? And other
Maybe.
people are like, no, the dude obviously has like 50 to 100 ping. He's just hiding his ping. And I'm like, no, I'm not. This is my real ping.
How do you hide your ping? Is
I
that a
don't
thing?
know.
Is that something
Apparently
you?
it's a
Is that
thing.
something you do? Is that a thing? That people do? Why?
Apparently, that's the thing back in Counter-Strike people would do to hide the fact that they were like abusing ping.
Oh,
They would hide their ping,
they would hide their pingu.
abuse the fact that they actually have like 100 or 200 ping, which means they're
Because
almost
sometimes it
impossible
would
to
be.
hit.
Yeah. That was. I don't know how much it is a thing anymore, but I do remember years ago, like Battlegrounds and WoW, someone with a high ping were impossible to follow. They would just teleport around the place.
That's out and stuff. It's common for people on TFGs to do that. And by that I mean they can mess with the specific code that allows them to. They can like mess with their net code via the console. Because you can make it so it's a little bit more smoother and like better if you got good internet, or you can make it so you basically teleport. And it's not common for people to do that.
Another blade.
Kai just getting hit with the cleave anyway and just
It's
taking
called
it.
tank privilege. tank prio. Beam in the middle. Perfect.
I almost killed myself.
Yeah.
I pretty
gotta
much
keep stopping myself. It's like, wait, I can't go.
I tend to avoid it by just going, wait. I feel like I've forgotten something and just not doing anything for a second.
Which one do we get?
In and spread. Oh. It doesn't matter who takes two, I just thought it did a lot of damage to you, Shade. Groups. 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 Shade. Group. Not that group. You're in the wrong section of the arena, Shade. You don't have a friend here.
Natsuko walked off.
Oh no.
Oh boy. I don't think we can recover from this.
Look at me, I'm the tank now. Alright. Wait a minute. You don't kill me, I do.
I go out on my own terms.
Oh well.
This is the annoying part about having a mechanic like double meteors. Lol. This is the annoying part, is that when you finally get past it, even though it shouldn't be that big of a deal, like whenever you get past it, you're like, oh right, there's other mechanics. But we just like, we get that repeatedly, that sensation of, we survived, we did it, and then we wipe to the follow-up mechanic, right? It just, it happens so many times.
I don't have enough time to eat chicken. Whatever.
If you would oppose
Also has a Mega Mind meme. No friend? No friends?
this place shall be your tomb.
That's a good one.
Tomb. As in tombstone.
As in Tombstone.
Let lightning surge.
Yeah, like the band.
I will free us
Blaze.
from the wheel.
We are the blaze of ire. Another blaze. It frees you from wheels. Hot wheels.
You wheel.
Beat that.
He is honestly that merchant in Dark Souls 2 is probably the best merchant ever.
What?
In Dark
What,
Souls
the,
2, there's a
Donkey
guy who says, "You will, we deal." Every single time you go up to
North?
him.
North? East? Northeast?
Yeah, I don't remember much of Dark Souls 2 because it's the only one I haven't completed.
I've beaten it a couple of times.
My Rhine-kissed blades.
Honestly, it's. I'd rather. Oh wait, I went the wrong one. I'm not gonna
Ow.
kill myself.
Yo, what?
I will suffer
Blade.
no obstacles.
He will suffer
I
no
wasn't gonna make
obstacles.
it
And?
if
Well,
I
you did make
ran
it.
over, so I just
Oh, that's fine.
tanked the first hit. I made it. I lived. I just was not gonna bother.
Yeah, you
moving
went,
to the
I'm
safe
not
zone.
going to make it, and then Natsu died. Don't call your death on someone else, man.
It's my death.
Natsu just jumps in like, get down!
Get down again.
Get down to the
Believe it's
ground!
fine.
Somehow jumps in front of the gale.
Forth, my servant of shadow.
Look lonely.
Look lonely. Ronry.
Oh, he's doing the AoE when I need to be doing my battle cry.
You what?
You shall know true
Battle litany.
Well, you do know that the dragon side gives you true north, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Aren't we currently doing True North Run?
No, a different kind of true north.
Out and back.
The other true north.
I was meaning more. He went to that point when I was still in the middle of the deeps rotation instead of the damage buff rotation.
Oh.
And I didn't want to do battle litany near the
Sorry,
end of that one.
It's really annoying.
Blades?
I went the wrong way.
That was gonna mess me up because of how it was done.
Wait, did it just not happen?
No, it's because the third person got the thing and it usually ignores.
My meteors will extinguish your light.
Yeah. Oh, what? Oh, we died. Never mind. I believe in you, Zip.
You can do it!
Wretch.
Oh, wow. So rude. Zip jumps off and the boss says, you wretch.
You wretch!
I tried just and I messed up.
Yeah, Zip ran to the other side.
Yeah, I got swiped.
Yeah, I did too. That's why I didn't stack.
No. I think, like, every time you enter a mechanic like that, where basically everyone gets, like, their position, it is brutal when you get rest in the middle of it, because it means that you have to do whichever position wasn't handed out. And you have, like, 1 second to figure out what that is. Like, I don't know which mechanic you got, but given that who has to deal with the... Uh-oh. Hi, guys. Blade! Blade! Jade? Yep, because the mechanic is those that didn't get a mechanic deal with the pillars, that makes it a little easier, but because you were a healer, there's a chance that like that it tried to hand you a flare, so it handed it to a DPS or something. South?
South.
West?
West.
Southwest? Southwest.
My favorite tag combination.
Is it?
Yeah.
We want to get the most.
Original combination.
The OG.
Yeah, it's like a very
What?
Blade!
How was I in on that one?
You just gotta believe. You just gotta believe.
Exactly.
I will stay the course.
I'm guessing it is
before
the
this.
American ping thing again. The Pingu.
Yeah, wouldn't be a surprise.
Because it looked, to me, it looked like I was safe.
Such is your power.
Yeah, exactly. Rag is like screen going black when you revive doesn't help blinding you to what you need to react to when you're getting up. I actually hate that so much, that there's the complete blackout for a few seconds as you're racing. Like, that is exactly the moment where you need to see. But no.
You need to know what's going on.
Put on this blindfold real quick. Now guess where you landed. It is like, that is a thing I would like if there was ever a setting added in the game that removed the blackout thing there,
Out and stuff.
then I think pretty much all players would turn it off.
Yeah.
So I'm
I
going
guess
to
that's why
guess.
they give you that like 5-second grace period.
Yeah, like that adds to it. Blade. But I'm guessing that it's a game limitation in some capacity, because they wouldn't have it for any other reason than they have to have it because of how annoying it is.
My meteors will extinguish your light.
Yeah, exactly, Ravio. It's probably something that the game needs but for some programming reason, like that's the easiest way for them to like move your character.
My servant of shadow.
I think it's more like they program as like you teleport, like when you do like a city transport.
Yeah.
Like Aetherite.
Exactly.
My favorite mechanic.
Look to the heavens.
Stardust. Groups. Remember, 2 is south, 1 is north.
Ooh.
Nice. Try
See, I
it.
remember
Try
to
it. Try it. Try it. DPS
Try it.
south. Healers to the sides.
Oh, he hurt me.
He hurt me. Ow. He bit my finger. Owie. It hurts.
He gave me a boo-boo. Does it make it better?
I mean, I give you a shield.
Blade. Blade. Blade.
Oh, blade.
Whew. Ow. Yeah, man.
Oh boy. Gale 2? Is that it?
Should do.
This place.
Nope, it's this first.
Oh yeah.
Storm.
Group 1
This
there,
thing.
Group 2 up.
Wow, the one's weak, one. Weak.
Nice. More AoE. More
Blade, yeah?
cleave.
Oh,
Ow.
AoE.
Here's a present for you. Guess what? It's more cleave. Now it's Gale 2.
Now it's Gale Storm.
North? East? Northeast? Oh boy.
I need someone.
No. No.
I'm dead.
Are you dead?
No, not dead, but I will die real soon.
Yeah. We all got a bit confused there from the looks of it.
How many
Yeah.
pieces of the
What's the plan for the pairs and that?
Group 1 ranged in ammunition goes north. So the ranged and healer for Group 1 go north.
Yeah, but
And then-
isn't main tank and melee 1 also supposed to be like north closely?
They're north, but they're meant to be below it.
Like
What?
like close to Golbez, right?
Yep.
What north?
Same with the
Yeah. So
M2
what
and
happened there
the
is that
M3.
I was looking around the arena like, where's green, and you were south.
Yeah, I got very confused.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to find.
I can visualize it, I just can't do it.
Kai. And I chased after Kai, and then I think ended up going with Zip as well.
Mm.
Oh, big stretch. 918, 218.
Right. So let's see. Primus says group 1 is north, group 2 is south, and let's see. Icha toward, yeah, right. Healer and range towards the edges, tank and melee towards the towards the middle. But yeah, that was the thing. But again, this is what I'm talking about. When you finally get to the hard mechanic that you're progressing on,
It's like-
you're like, you're more impressed that you got there than focused
you're
on.
like, what?
Yeah, exactly. You're like, oh right, there's a boss mechanic. Yeah, Shade says focus, target your partner. Specifically, Greens has a problem there because you might be using your focus for your dragon side. I don't know. If you are, that makes it a little difficult. Well, fortunately, you just look for ignore 1.
Yeah. Well, that's what I've been doing. I've been following one, and then when I need to partner up, I look for ignore one.
If you would oppose our crusade.
Yeah, we're doing the attempts we can in this set, and then I think that is a good time to like round up the stream. Like I feel like 2 sets of an hour is nice. Then we don't get too tired. Like then we don't start making too many mistakes because of being tired and exhausted. So I didn't plan to go more than this extra hour. I'd say.
I moved. That was my bad.
That's fine.
I will free us
Blade.
from the wheel.
I premium. Fine.
A weeba weeba.
A weeba weeba? More cleave.
I need it. It's fine. This part I don't need to move. I can stop slouching. Oh,
you're doing great. Don't worry about it.
You can what now?
Well, I don't need to move, so I was saying that
West,
I need
northwest,
to fix my
northwest,
position.
northwest, northwest,
Which one?
northwest.
My favorite. I don't have to move actually, that's good. I looked the wrong way.
I tried, man. Blade.
Yeah, I got my never eat seaweed wrong.
That's precisely why I say it like 3 times in 3 different voices every time.
Yeah.
I tried, man.
It's a condition, I swear.
It's a what?
Directionally challenge.
That's fair. I mean, that is fair. Not everyone is very well acquainted with like cardinal directions.
What are you talking about? All I gotta do is follow the mob.
that sometimes works. Just stand where everyone else is, and then whoever you end up following is the black mage who's greeting and waiting for the very last frame to move.
I always love doing raids sometimes when the person who gets marked to be the indicator to follow me,
Yeah?
and they get hesitant at a spot, and they go there, but then you have this one person who's all off by themselves, but then you just see this huge pile of people by the one person who's marked, and they all die.
Yeah, the marked person did the wrong thing. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm not the... That's why I'm not super confident about putting the mark on me, because every time I do, I make a mistake. But only when I put the marker on me. That's the only time I get it wrong.
I always hate that, because I did that. Like, I put the marker on me, because I did, there was one dungeon I did, like, constantly.
Blade!
And, I ended up getting the marker put on me. And then the one time I had the marker on me, I ended up messing up.
My meteors will extinguish your light.
Watch the middle. Watch out. Laser. Laser! Nice.
Except just eating a laser beam.
Yeah, that's because healers are just more stronger than DPS.
Norm. Delicious laser.
I like to think it's not that Zip takes the hit, he just crouches down and it goes over him and he gets finished.
That he only gets like a little burn mark.
I mean, you're implying I have to crouch down for it.
Shade? Ow.
Look to the heavens for your doom.
Oh, that's bad. That's how we get stacked. We did not get stacked.
Try it. Try it. Go to your spots. Very nice recovery.
I really wish Snapchat was still giving me notifications.
What?
Yeah, I have it on my lap and my phone was vibrating. It was distracting.
Blade.
Blade.
Is it blade? It's blade. Haha, I'm learning. Heck yeah.
Ow.
Oh, I got
Ow.
hit. I'm dead.
Well, you saw
Right
that
when
one
I say we're
coming.
learning. I tried to. I thought I could second wind it and maybe live, but no.
Where my Rhine kick blades.
Sib, I think we're dead.
We're just...
Yeah, you
Apparently you survived.
Yeah, I used Panheimer. It's fine.
He used you actually used the American Pingu. Oh, shade lagged. North. Northeast. Northeast?
Okay. I don't know what hit me there. Probably the stacker mark.
Oh boy. Well.
If I use Panheimer on myself, I will survive.
So it's for that one. It's what Gales. It's stack Gales.
No.
Gale. Then
It's-
the partners.
I think it's either stack or partners. Like it's actually random, and then it's Gale,
Oh.
Gale, Gale, and then the other one, and then Gale.
Yeah, it's the first one is always random, and you'll always get the opposite one after the Gale's over.
Alright.
So on the last bit of Gale, you'll get the opposite effect, which is when you need to do the second positioning.
So
bit
it's
weird.
always the pairing. The pairing goes first, and then the Gale, and then the others Gale, and then
Oh,
the pairing.
Jade is getting some massive lag spike issues.
Ouch.
I mean, I have sending 7,683. But then I'm receiving 339, so it's probably not that bad.
That's a lot of ping.
Yeah, I mean, we're trying to get to a consistent Gale too, but every time we get to it, we get a little bit better. Like this time,
Oh, my
we
sending's
actually
back.
got the stack kind of
We
correctly.
got the stack right.
Kind
I'm
of.
just getting packet loss.
I love how just 1% pocket loss just messes up everything.
That's the worst thing when I'm playing other games. Because
Yeah.
then it depends on the game.
Yeah,
If you get a large amount of packet loss in this game, you can basically freeze.
The hard part about this fight, as far as I know in terms of proc, is double meteor, Gale 2, and when that's done, like the rest of the fight is mostly like repeated mechanics. It's going to be like the things you didn't experience earlier in the fight, but it's mostly repeated mechanics. Like there's, for example, the Void Stardust, where the save spot is going to be out on the edge. Like as an example, but that is one, like that is just a slightly different Void Stardust. It's not harder as far as I know. Like if we can get Gale 2, then we're probably, like, if we can do that and come out unscathed, then we're probably fine. Yeah, like then we just have to like be consistent enough that the other combinations of remaining mechanics don't get us. Yeah, we have like one good try left on this time. And I can also I can see that like it's getting it's getting a little rough, and like that's the thing is that even though you might feel like you can go for many hours, if you keep going for too long, then you're just going to do worse, and you're not going to remember and things like that. So I think it's pretty good to go 2 sessions.
I mean, in this heat, probably.
Yeah. Even with my AC turned back on, my room went from 80 down to 74, and now it's climbing back up to 75. That's Fahrenheit, by the way, not Celsius. It's like 30.
If you were living in 85
See?
Celsius, you'd be dead.
Zeke says,
Oh,
Void
yeah.
Stardust 2 is the furthest I've gotten on this extreme. Yeah, I mean, we have I think we did see Void Starters 2, but we were like 3 alive. Yeah, if Shade's internet is completely borked, then we might not be able to get another attempt in. It doesn't seem like that like it's that slow, but it's hard for me to see, of course. Exactly, Runner. Void Starters 2 doesn't feel very different from the first one. It's just a slightly different, like slightly adjusted. So if you can do the first one, then the second one shouldn't be too hard. Like, they're way harder mechanics.
It's just about seeing which area you have to stand like a good boy.
Yeah, which one? Now that the star fall thing has been explained to me, that's now so much easier. I know I was having issues the first stream with Starfall. Like, wait a minute, what am I doing? Where am I going? Well, I knew where to go.
America.
I just... Yeah. Like, yikes, ouch.
Like big yikes. Big oof. And Rax says, just took Tank Buster Meteor as healer and secretly saved the group. After getting over the pain, of course. It feels good to do after getting over the pain. How did you even live that? Is Aquaveil broken, or what healer did you play?
They look consecutively on our side, but it depends on when the person pushes.
Spooky slice. It didn't live. Oh. You took the Tank Buster Meteor, took the 4 small meteors, and you were like, oh, that's pretty good. And then you see the big one over you like, oh.
Or it's 6 minutes left of duty. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, it was one attempt. Remelt the skill speed to make up for latency.
If my cure is fast enough, it'll make up the fact. But my internet's slowing down.
There's some troll science over here.
It's like downloading more RAM.
Get more pulls in. That is a little bit rude, Jade.
But know that none shall deny us salvation.
We can't hop out while.
That's fine.
This place shall
I'm typing.
You're typing.
Yeah, I ended up button mashing.
You get the damage after 5 seconds.
lightning surge.
This is a very awkward pull.
I zip.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot what mechanic we were doing because
I'm confused. Are we doing this?
Yeah, we can if you want.
Okay, well, we have pulls.
One last try. For no apparent.
See how far we can get in 6 minutes. Be like one of us is gonna go down near the boss of the timer, but it ain't gonna be me.
Primo says, imagine if we clear. Could you imagine? We have a north and east, northeast, northeast.
Wait.
If we have a random no pull timer go.
Where my Rhine-kick blades.
When?
and we have a tank that is lagging like crazy, and we just do it anyway. Could you imagine? Blade!
All the blades.
Another blade!
I gotta go into settings, figure out what the keybinds are for the shortcut commands for the chat stuff, so I quit fat fingering the text box.
Text box?
Yeah. Like the shorthand command to type in certain chats.
Which chat are you hopping into?
I keep hopping into either party or shout.
I think shout is Alt S. If you don't unbind it, like I highly advise that you unbind that one. Specifically because it's Alt S. Imagine.
And trying to move.
Exactly, if you're trying to backpedal while also accessing your Alt keybinds, then it's going to go really wrong.
Yeah,
Alt S is say, is it? That could also be.
That's out in stack, by the way.
Yep.
I have most of my keys for my buttons all kind of like clumped together in the Control Alt Shift area.
Jake managed to do the taunt just right. I don't know if they're still lagging, but it happened just perfectly. A taunt right as the second hit landed on me.
A blade.
Whew. Another blade. Tank privilege. I don't care that I get hit.
No. Natsu went down.
Huh?
Yeah, that's fine.
She's alive. Shout is apparently Alt H.
Oh wow.
Oh.
We lived.
Now I died.
Oh. Well, now we have time to get you erased.
Now we got time.
Yeah, we have some time.
That's in and
In and spread.
Yep. Kind of want to make a macro when I hit that. Like when I revive, push it, and it says
Perfect.
I need healing.
I need healing. Groups, Void Stardust. Nope.
North.
Try it.
well, I try.
Get to your roll positions.
Should pop that because I have no mana.
A bit janky, but we did it.
No, I don't know what you mean. It worked perfectly. I don't
like
know
how
what
we
you're
were
talking
just
about.
inchworming it to the
Wait, what?
boss.
What?
We were inchworming it to the boss.
Yeah. Well, that's what I
know
said
how
we
I
should
feel
do.
about it.
That's exactly what I said we should do. Blade.
Oh, blade. Oh, it's okay.
It's in and spread, but
Oh, I'm dead.
You dead?
Oh,
Triple kill.
bad.
Well, we just have to hold on for 15 seconds. I don't think this mechanic is properly resolving. I'm going to be honest with you.
I mean,
Ta-da.
technically, can't wipe this.
Yeah.
Wow, wow. Wow, wow. But hey, we got pretty far, honestly, this run. I think the lowest HP that I saw was 35%.
the lowest HP I saw was Natsuko on like 100 before I healed her up.
No, I mean boss.
I don't know how well did we do?
I don't remember what was the lowest. I know we got the furthest. This is the furthest one we've done.
No. The one before it was the furthest. we got kicked out before we even got as far as we did last time.
No, we never got past Devil Gale, Gale 2 the first time.
Yeah, thank you, Ulti and Shade and Primo for helping us with some progress. It's a lot more
Thanks
fun
for the
with
carry.
you, with like people from the stream also joining. It makes it a lot better. Yeah, that gave Shade an opportunity to practice tanking the fight, and well, Ulti and Prime already had a lot of practice with the fight, but there's always more. You didn't do anything wrong, Shade. I was just surprised that you pulled anyway. If you just said, let's go one more time, then I've done proper pull timer. It was just that I was surprised. I was about to say, like, call off and say, let's hop out, and then you pulled, and then you can't leave. That was the only thing. That was the only thing. It was way more fun to tank. Well,
Tanking's always fun.
I like tanking. So I totally get that. Like I'm just pointing out, when I was doing Savage months back, I went as DPS because I thought that there was an easier time getting a group, and then I also had to focus less. Now I'm bringing some friends, and then it's better that we have like a balanced group, right?
Ah, very left.
But yeah, thank you also so much for coming along, and thank you all so much for cheering us on in the chat, even though we didn't get the boss down. It isn't easy. But I think we were close. Like, if we could get the Gale's VS2 down, then we might get it. Like, then we might
floundered our way through it.
I don't think we can flounder our way through it. We specifically need to, like, the reason why Gale 2 is the hard wall is because after Gale 2, the rest of the fight is just more of the same.
That's what I was.
Like,
that's what I was meaning of.
That's pretty much where the boss just goes, okay, now I'll do it in a different order. But there's pretty much like the only quote-unquote new mechanic, if I remember correctly, is that he will do the Void Stardust with the moved one to the side. Like, that's pretty much it. Yeah. Very good progress. Very nicely done. And I had fun.
We did the thing.
I hope everyone else had fun. I hope everyone learned something. As I said,
Warriors Supreme.
We had some weird wipes every now and then, and I just want to be sure that no one walks away feeling bad about it. No one made anything that is worth feeling bad about. No one did anything worth feeling bad about. I'm glad to see you all joining. I don't know if anyone needs to hear it, but it's like if I'm like pointing out someone and saying you made a mistake, you have to do this differently. That's it. That's all there is to it. There's no hard feelings after that.
No. See, I forgot to bring the new raid food. I was bringing the old Shadowbringers food.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
There's actually a meme about that. I'm pretty sure I sent to Kat.
Yeah, I did. The chicken I was eating was the chicken I purchased to do Emerald Extreme. It was the last 2 pieces I had left.
Wow. Coco says, when did you hit 6K? You mean 6,000 subscribers? A few days ago.
Yeah, you hit 6K.
Just recently, that's true. Just the other day. I did write it down. Let me just have like a little list. 2 days ago. It's really awesome. Yeah.
I hit 200 like this morning.
Nice. It's awesome. Yeah,
Soon you'll take 300.
We're not hopping back into Voidcast Dais Extreme anymore tonight. So this is like where we're like winding down the stream.
Yeah, because it's also like almost 3 p.m. It's 2:44.
Yeah. Greens has to give his American Pingu a little rest. He's been pushing it too hard.
Up at 10 p.m., going to bed at 3 p.m. That's the life.
The life is waking up at 12 and going to bed at 4 a.m. for work.
And also, yeah, you're right, Lemon. Shout is apparently Alt H and Alt S should be say. I'm pretty sure if I check keybinds, does that pop up for you?
Yeah, I need to get rid of that.
Yeah, I can see that I've specifically unbounded. You might wonder why.
Alt A is Alliance. Alt S is say.
Yeah, anything that is like Alt plus a movement keybind, remove that. Yeah. It's going to get in the way. Either remove it or move it. That's up to you.
I need to figure out where you.
Yeah.
I won't do that.
So, I think we did well. I think we got we got further. Like last time, we were really fighting to get double meteors down. This time, I feel like we had some whacks in double meteor, but we got it pretty consistent. And we got to Gale Spheres too a few times. That's like what we're aiming to practice. We're still having some problems with the things leading up to it. So in terms of like what mechanic we should advertise that we're progressing on, it's still after double meteors. But we've gotten better, and that's important.
We're getting better.
We're getting better.
We got better.
we got better. Yeah. As I have put this in the pinned it in the chat, is that there is a link to Greensville's perspective, that is Tessa, with the green hair here. If you want to see how that went, Tessa normally does a lot more variety streams, but has done like Factorio. What was it? Actually, what have you played recently on stream?
Last thing I streamed was Subnautica.
Yeah, right.
But
Subnautica.
I plan to play Zomboid tomorrow.
Project
Teaser,
Zomboid.
I think you'd really like the new Amnesia Bunker game.
Oh, is that the? I think it showed up on Steam for me like once.
Yeah, you love your horror.
But yeah, I plan on
You do
playing
that. I'm not watching that.
Project Zomboid.
That's a good game, to be fair. The multiplayer recently actually fully released like a couple months ago.
Yeah, I've been playing it in my free time a little bit to get used to the game. But I plan on playing it in Apocalypse mode tomorrow at 5 a.m. my time.
What time is that?
Is it? I'm -5 for Greenwich Mean Time, so that'd be 10 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time.
Okay. Right. So yeah, if you like to watch like some variety gaming content such as Project Zomboid, and you think that there's a Greensville here is a really cool dude, then you could watch him play Project Zomboid real soon.
Try not die.
And alternatively, of course, if you're new to this channel, or you are listening in on Greensville's side, I do Final Fantasy XIV content primarily. I pretty much don't do anything else in terms of videos and streams at the moment, but who knows?
He is the small dragon.
I'm the small dragon, clad in pink.
The pink small dragon.
Indeed. Next week we have some like streams of doing some dailies as Gunbreaker. I have some shorts coming out for Gunbreaker and Summoner, and we have a video premiere about what is even the point of openers. Like, why does it matter? And then we do some more main quest stuff on Smolkai on Saturday, and then on Sunday morning in Europe, we are doing some mount farm where we hope to see with friends. Where we hope to see, well, I hope to see both Greensville, Sib, and Natsu, and hopefully Arya and Mars as well. So we will be a bunch of people, and then however many we still have spaces left, maybe some people in the chat can come along, and then we will fight Hades again.
Yes, and as per usual, Kai and I will be streaming our perspective.
You're cutting out a lot right now.
My bad, because the AC's on. But yeah, I said per usual, we will both be streaming our perspectives.
Yeah, exactly. So if you prefer to watch it from Greensville's perspective on that day, then you can do that. Yeah. I think that's everything I have, and beyond that, this is probably more important for the people in my stream chat, but if you want to keep track of what's going on this YouTube channel, the easiest way to do that is that there is a Discord community server where I post a weekly schedule and I post announcements whenever there's a stream planned or a video coming out or whatever. It is the easiest way to keep track of what's going on. Like with a stream like this, normally on YouTube I will put up the video, like, or the stream, so you can see it hours in advance, but I only put like a reminder and an announcement hours in advance on Discord. And as this was an unplanned stream, I'm pretty sure this wasn't on the schedule, was it? I'm pretty sure it wasn't. No, it was not. So you wouldn't have seen that otherwise. Yeah. Unless you checked in on the channel, of course, it would be your subscription feed for all the hours leading up to it. So yeah, if you want to be part of that, you can be part of that. I don't have anything else. Do you have anything else, Green?
I don't have anything else.
Do you have anything else, Natsu? Do you have anything else, Sip?
Not really.
Oh. I was really getting excited with that.
I know.
Yeah. That.
No, I forgot what I was saying. I was speaking to Coco.
Yeah, that's fair.
He's just gonna promote more Lalafell supremacy.
Right.
Well, that's what I'm usually doing to Coco.
Yeah. So
you know, I think I'm like 25% to getting her to change to Lala.
So.
What are you talking about? Viewers are where it's at.
So that is basically everything for this stream. If you enjoyed it, and this one also goes out to anyone watching on Green's side. If you enjoyed the stream, we would very much appreciate if you leave a like on it, so that the YouTube algorithm also knows that it's an awesome stream bot and other people should watch it. And thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
All of our shenanigans.
All of our shenanigans. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
I think that's everything.
That's everything for me.
Yep.
Hope
In that case.
guys and my people enjoyed my random comments.
We had fun. Right.
Yes.
So, good evening, or good morning,
Yes.
afternoon, or a good night, depending on where you are in the world. And I'll see you all very soon.
And
Bye-bye.
my side, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys the next time. Bye bye.